Do not put thin set mortar on the drain. Okay, you guys, very critical. What waterproofs the drain so that if it ever floods up and backflows, this will seal off the drain so that the water can never come up beneath the vapor shield membrane. Okay, so what we do is two beads. Okay, so make sure that you've got at least 2 good beads around there. You want to line your corners up and your lines that you drew on there. You want to line those up and get it really close to the lines in the corners. That's why we draw the lines on here. Next, we have flat edges. Now note, I actually rounded with a file. I filed these edges. If you look in the tools that are recommended, I have a file. We have a file in there because you want to round these corners so that you're not accidentally poking the membrane anywhere. So an old trowel that's already wore down, if you buy a new trowel, file those edges. Okay. In this, it's very important that we start with the drain. Okay? You can see you want to make sure you have a good seal everywhere around that drain. Okay? Now from here, you want to go out in every direction. Go away from the drain in every direction. Okay, we're going to put a piece of cardboard in to protect the floor. And you want to leave some space around the edge so that you can move it out of the way to work over here. We're going to bring our membrane down onto the floor. We're going to work in the corner in the back. With the Trugard system, we use redundancy engineering. That means we put a double layer of fail-safe, if you will, a double layer of protection in every critical area. So the first layer of protection is the sealant. Okay? And we simply bought some cheap little putty knives to show the do-it-yourselfers that you can buy these and use these tools without a major expense. They work great. Okay, we're going to let that dry, and then we're going to put on the corners. Inside corners is our second layer of protection. In this area, this is a 45. An inside corner will not fit. So what I did is I cut and I overlapped this membrane over top, but still right here, it's a sensitive area that could possibly leak. So we're going to take but our main area is that corner, right in the corner there, that we want to make sure that that gets filled in really well and dries out. Okay? The same for this corner here, this 45-degree angle. Now you don't want to go any further than you have to.
Note: now remove tape from the drain before applying thinset to the floor area. Step 15.1. Apply thinset to floor area. Apply modified or unmodified thinset mortar to the floor area from the outer edge of the drain bonding flange outward. For wall placement, 6 inches up the wall adjacent to the drain. Note: do not apply thinset to the stainless steel drain flange. Step 15.2. Apply TruSeal Sealant to drain flange. Apply 1/4 inch bead of TruSeal Sealant around the drain flange and install floor vapor shield membrane. Step 15.3. Place and embed membrane into sealant. Place membrane onto the floor area. Now press down on the vapor shield membrane, squeezing the sealant sideways along the drain flange to completely cover the stainless steel flange, and then embed the membrane into the thinset mortar in an outward direction towards the perimeter of the shower floor.
For bathtub surrounds, the TruSeal sealant should fill the 1/4 inch gap between the top of the tub and the wall substrate. Next, apply painter's masking tape around the top edge of the tub, aligning the edge of the tape approximately flush with the face of the wall substrate. Now, apply a bead of sealant into the gap below and equal to the length of membrane that you will be installing. Next, apply thinset mortar to the wall area for the piece of vapor shield membrane that you will be installing, and start adjacent to and just above the bead of TruSeal sealant, working the thinset mortar upward and away from the TruSeal sealant. Using a putty knife or similar tool, embed the bottom edge of the vapor shield membrane into the TruSeal sealant, making sure there is a cohesive bond between the vapor shield membrane and the sealant. If there is sealant overlapping the tape, scrape away the excess sealant 6 inches at a time using your finger. Wipe the excess sealant off of your finger onto a rag or paper towel. Repeat this process until the excess sealant is all removed. Now peel the tape off, pulling the tape upward and backward simultaneously. Once the sealant has dried, you are then ready to start installing your tile according to industry best practices.